Hex Code Girls!
Hello.
Hello.
We thought we'd maybe take just a second and let you finish your thought.
Well, I was like, now I feel like it's hard to like have this conversation and not look at the characters, but like,
okay.
It's okay. But like, when I try and judge character designs, or like when I think about character design critically, like when I'm designing characters or whatever, I like an important factor that I think about is like specificity, because I just feel like I look at a character design, and if it looks too like general, or if it's based on like really established tropes, or like it's just kind of like a generic kind of character, I feel like it isn't very successful.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Yeah,
but I think that's kind of maybe part of the problem is because they're all like these like archetypal characters.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff, you are the one charged with
like all the women look the same.
That's what I was gonna say. Like all the women like look the same.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because I mean, like, I don't really know.
Been doing something. Are there any leads?
I don't know.
Suspects?
I mean, like, obviously, it's always how it goes that the men always look different.
Yeah, like they have the most diverse like proportions.
Yeah, because it's like men are allowed to be ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Like Big B can kind of look like his nose is a little broken, and you know he's got
It's a lead.
he's got the stubble and whatever, and he's got the creases in his face and whatever. But the women don't have any of that, you know, or not as much. And like Ichabod is like visually interesting because he's got like the big nose and whatever, and like
Yes?
but her face looks exactly like the other woman's.
Yeah.
Wait,
I will.
What?
that's the point.
Where is the bottle of wine?
Wait, what's the point?
I just remembered something,
Oh, bother.
but I don't think it was her specifically. A lot of the women look the same though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I remembered something. I hope that wasn't too
We'll
spoilery.
find someone who can.
And I
Oh,
guess,
fuck you, I want to say it.
Stop.
Oh.
We'll get on it right away, sir.
But I feel you though, because it's
I
like,
would have just pissed him off more.
it's like, oh, she's Snow White because she's wearing the snow or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
instead
that
of
could've
like
gone better. Well,
trying to make her,
maybe we should have dragged it out.
For what it's worth,
I don't know,
it's better to
like,
tell him.
you know,
Yeah.
the red lips or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
more like,
Oh, Crane
could have given her
doesn't
like a
people
more iconic like hairstyle or something.
smoking. Smoke away.
I don't know.
I guess they had things working against them too,
The
because
fuck? What?
Gets a massage. This
Okay.
Crane.
they
Doesn't
obviously
matter if it's
wanted to have, you know,
Mere
like
scent
the
of stress and he's out
the
the
visual
door.
aesthetic is like 80s. That was confusing to me for a while, but now I
Yes,
remember.
thankfully.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me. I thought he was holding a passport for a second.
Drunk monk.
He's got a good design.
Yeah, he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Miss Snow.
Drinking? This early? Where did you get that?
Yeah, I mean, because like the Woodsman is kind of generic.
Mm-hmm.
And don't you think it
I mean, and Big B
probably
is like
belongs to
cool,
him?
but he's pretty generic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But he's hot.
Yeah, it's like Big B has like, I think Big B has like a pretty nice design.
Yeah.
How are you today, Mr.
I
Bigby?
like it is generic, but I think there are subtleties that are nice about it.
I can say fuck off. That's so funny.
It hasn't been a great
Yeah.
morning, Buffkin.
Buffkin.
Sorry.
Not your fault. Thanks for asking.
Will he remember that you haven't had a good day? Like what?
Maybe.
The ones with
Oh.
all the fables in it.
I don't know. I feel like maybe different,
Bring
like,
the first three.
for whatever reason. I feel like
Be
this
back in a few
happens in
minutes.
like media where like minor like or like less what's the
Bound
word,
to be
secondary
information on
characters
here.
are like
Somewhere.
more interesting.
We'll at
You
least
know what I
be able
mean?
to get her real name
Yeah.
in the books whenever Buffkin finds them. In the
Like
meantime, poke around.
like
I just read an
that guy that
article about that.
I'm sorry, the guy that
I really
confronted you in the
like this
hallway. I like his design
Mhm.
But let me know if you
and
need
like
me.
his like buds or whatever at the bar.
But yeah, I read it wasn't specifically about that, but it was an article about like how typically like main characters, like it depends, like I don't think it's so much the case in this game, but like in a lot of games, like the main characters, like
how is this a lamp, by the way?
how is it a lamp?
Do you like put oil in it and light the hole or something? Like why is it called a lamp?
Because it's a genie's lamp.
But why is it called a lamp? What's
Oh,
a
like
lamp?
in general, why are they called lamps?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
God,
what's a lamp?
I've never
Is it
thought
like
about it.
is it like do you think like you would put like oil in it and then like you would where did I go? Oh shit. And then you would like light the end or something?
Maybe.
Give me 1 moment.
Anyway, I interrupted your interesting point, so I'm sorry. The
Yeah.
Oh, checking myself out.
Oh, we were talking about like visual design. Like it's their visual design and also just their character.
I got a question.
They can be more interesting.
Rule.
Oh God, he's weird looking.
Time for this shit.
Your impatience.
Typically like
Your
main-
needs
Oh yeah, you have to
cool.
rhyme to ask questions.
oh yeah, main characters
Mirror, mirror.
are more general because they have to be appealing
Tell me
to
all
the
about
widest
this
audience
fable.
possible.
See,
Oh, main characters?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
side characters don't have to be like they don't have the same kind of like is responsibility the right word?
for that.
They don't have the same kind of pressure
Yeah,
to be as appealing.
yeah. And they can be more one-dimensional, and because of that, like they can be like very like specific,
Mhm.
and main characters like
What
You-
you see is complete. The
in
woodsman
general
stumbles
media,
down a street.
you try not to have so much specificity,
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
which like
I can only show you what.
I talk as if like I'm this great creator, but that's kind of like the antithesis of like how I go about making characters. I try and have them be like as specific as possible.
I
Mhm.
don't know her name. Not yet, anyway.
Which I think is kind of cool.
Until you do,
Yeah, like
help.
Well, it's like, who says this has to be for you? Or you know what I mean? Like,
that's how I feel. Yeah.
should I? Well, she's like right over there. Why would I do that?
I was like, and if you want to get like
Not much of a
really
request.
into it, that's
She's
kind of
in
like
this
an
very
idea
room.
that I come to realize that a lot more people
Show
who
me
are
buff count.
of marginalized identities can more easily kind of swallow
Hey,
that
put down
idea
the
that
bottle and
not
get to
everything is
work.
for you.
Still,
Yeah.
Because typically a lot of characters, a lot of
Well,
things in media aren't for you.
Yeah, I mean that's why like
And you can kind of
Very
recognize
well. Please
like
return should you wish to
yeah,
have
or
someone
that like
else.
you can relate to a character that might not be for you.
Mhm.
You know, even though like it's not for you or whatever, but it's still like you could still like find yourself able to relate to it because as people who have had to do that
Well,
for
I'm
so
sure
long,
they-
yeah,
you
like you
know.
can find things in
Okay.
characters that you can relate to.
yeah, and it's just like kind of like counter to the whole like I don't know, because it's like whenever a big franchise like this new Star Wars movie that's coming out, like the Rogue One or whatever,
Mhm.
and like obviously because it's a female lead, men have to be upset because it's like I don't want my Star Wars to have the women in it because I am not a woman, and it's like
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
it's
but-
like, hey, this isn't about me, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
usually all media is about me.
the Birds writes tweets like I am uncomfortable when things are not about me.
Mhm, yeah.
But basically, what can I not? Okay, fine. Let me touch that or whatever. Book of Symbols. Oh, Ad Patrius.
Great.
What?
I can't read any of this shit.
Oh,
Can help.
Yeah, with my sclera, like
Thanks.
my no eyes, I can
Eat.
see just I can read it all.
yeah. I was just about to comment on his eyeballs because I
Which
think
are
that's
cool.
a
An
cool part of
exquisite
his.
design from the good
design,
trainer
yeah.
of
Mhm.
Toad Hall.
Mr. Toad.
He probably wrote this in himself.
I thought that was the symbol on the woodsman's axe.
It was a little different. His axe
Oh.
just kind of had like a Celtic, like knot looking thing.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm. That's like something.
This looks familiar.
Yes.
Well, they'll talk about it.
The axe of the woodsman, a druid
Well-
blessing, actually.
Oh,
Someone
Druid.
passed that
Like a
thing.
I
try
only
something.
Oh, I don't know.
I could literally look it up.
Yeah.
Why
The
do I-
donkey girl.
Why do I think it's trifecta? It couldn't be.
It says brickle bit. In
Brickle
older
bit.
The
Elvish.
prickle bit.
What's a brickle bit?
A magic word.
He's like, the fuck is that?
Makes animals shit gold.
Makes animals shit gold. Say brickle bit. Oh, okay. Gladium Vorpal. Oh, is that the symbol on the ring?
It reads, Mark of the House of the Frog Prince.
Not quite who I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
It's a triquetra? Triquetra?
There's nothing I can not hear. Victim Soleus. Okay. There.
This is the one.
It's also called
Where's
the
this?
Trinity Knot or Celtic
Family
Triangle.
story.
That's an odd one. Family name?
And just has like a lot of different meanings. But like the different like
That means
intersecting, like all the lines like represent stuff and like where they
Yes.
intersect
What does
and
it
stuff
say?
like that.
Oh, donkey skin.
Girl, also known as donkey skin. Also known as ass skin. Prefers to go by the name Faith. Poetic.
Buffkin, we don't need the commentary.
The story of Donkey Skin. There was once a great king with a
I
beautiful
don't
queen.
remember.
The queen
Is
grew
Faith a
ill and
character?
had her husband promise to only marry the most
That was
beautiful
who was
girl in
killed.
the kingdom.
Oh,
After a long search,
did we know that or we're learning that now?
That's what we're learning now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, God.
It's okay.
I was like, we knew that? And you were like, no,
Stop
Petra,
it.
we're just learning it now.
Faith.
What?
She had a magic cloak made from the skin of her father's prized donkey that would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. Eventually, she married a prince who could see past the magic cloak and knew her true beauty. And they lived happily ever after.
Guess who missed what was
Should
sad
I
about that? Or
Mock it, Miss Snow?
Yeah.
Did
I
they
think it
like
was-
realize?
I think it was like. No, it was just a sad story. Her story was like. He would. Her.
And what's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
Her like father was like, I will marry the most beautiful like woman in the kingdom,
We got
but it
what
was
we
her,
Yeah.
her
Oh.
his
wanted.
daughter
Faith, she was
or
married to
whatever or
Prince
something like
Lawrence.
that,
Okay.
That's more
or the
than-
king. I don't know. It was it just said it, so people are probably like, oh, but
Right, yeah.
Husband.
we were talking.
hmm
You think he did it?
It's hard. That's the bane of this existence.
hmm
Mhm.
Nothing would surprise
Yeah.
me at this point. We can't rule him out.
He at least has like a good voice that like adds to his design. I think.
Yeah, I feel like all of
Can I?
his parts work really well.
Yeah.
Any
Like
information
his
on fables in our
backstory,
community
his
will be somewhere
design,
in
his
Elise's book.
voice,
Mhm.
and
I
like
already
his
know her name,
dialogue
but feel free to have a look if you like.
is all really like concrete and solid.
Mm-hmm. I just like looking.
hmm
I
He's
think
cute.
her name was Red. She didn't make it out.
Oh,
That's sad.
okay. Well, we can comment on myself.
But Red Riding Hood doesn't miss me.
Hmm.
And him.
The woodsman?
Yep. Exactly.
Look at those dwarves.
Oh, they're freaky.
A little bit.
Dwarves.
Just the
The
eyes.
less said about
Mhm.
that, the better.
Oh. Wonder like what their deal is
Yeah,
in this
that's me.
universe.
Back when. Long time ago.
It's funny.
Beauty. and happy
Beauty.
days.
Looks nothing like how he does now, but
I
that's
know.
fine.
Her man. Beast.
Who the hell's that? Or is that literally our man?
I think it's because
Oh, that's yeah.
That's her, all right. A long time ago.
there's Ichabod.
Ichabod
Yeah.
Crane. Scared shitless.
That's funny.
Your boss.
Hmm?
His finest moment. Hard to understand how he ended up running this place.
It is weird
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
because he doesn't seem like a very prolific like fable.
Yeah, I guess it's because he was smart. I mean, he was like a really
Haven't seen
bookish or
that
whatever.
Hmm.
He
And
likes his privacy, I think.
So
Those like his a bit more.
I don't know, maybe it's just like he found his place.
hmm
Where like, because it's like fairy tales are all about like bravery. Oh, I didn't comment on the pig, but I don't quite care.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's like fables are like bravery and heroism and heroicism or whatever the
Mhm.
words are.
But yeah,
Is that all? What am I?
Well,
But
we
now
can-
it's like
we shall continue
Yeah.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.
hey, thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed the show, please like, comment, and subscribe.
If you'd like to see our channel grow, why not tell your friends about us?
We are pretty cool, but we won't tell you what to do.
See you in the next episode.
Stay wicked!